Good morning, Year 6, and welcome to World Book Day on Thursday, the 4th of March. Now, already this week, you have been given an introduction by Sophie Anderson about the World Book Week and World Book Day being today on Thursday. But this is an opportunity for you to delve into some of the activities which will promote some other books you might not have heard of before and link you to how the authors have created various parts to their narrative. So we really hope you enjoy World Book Day. Today I'm going to go through your reading activity, which will be something you will do today in your reading slots and tomorrow on Friday. Also this afternoon, if you remember from Monday, you have a list of pick and mix activities for you to decide on one creative activity that you're going to pick for this afternoon and to show us and share with us your favourite books. So make sure that you have a look through that list and pick what activity you would like to present. And we look forward to hearing from you. So if we start off for World Book Day today, you will notice that on your timetable, you have a little introduction from me. The link will be there. It's not there at the moment because I'm currently recording it. But below you can see there's a link to the online masterclasses by several authors, several famous authors, which you probably would have heard of some of them. And they share a little bit about their books and how they are inspired to write. And your job today is to decide which author you're going to explore further. There's some clips that have several authors on them, and then complete the activities that are linked to that author or authors. So once you click on the link today, you will find that you get to this website, and this part of the website, sorry, from the World Book Day website. And this is where you will see the Author and Illustrator Academy. I want to look at the Primary Academy videos that have been published for this year, apologise, for last year, and that you might want to reflect back on. So the ones up here are current year's ones for 2021, and the last year ones are saved below, so you might want to go back and look at some of those. So once you get onto this page, the first thing you need to do is decide on which author you're going to be investigating and exploring. I'm going to have a look at this one, Catherine Rundell. When you click on to the author, there's quite a lot of information that you want to have a look through. It gives you at the bottom of the page some of the books that have been by this author, a little bit of an insight into who this author is. And at the top, you've also got a little bit of a description about what she's going to share with you in her video. So that will give you a bit of an indication about whether you fancy investigating this author further in your reading slot today. So the first thing I suggest you have a look through is the resources tab before you look at the video. And what it asks you to do when it comes up, so you just click on that resources tab, and the same is for all the authors that are explained on the website. So it will introduce to you her new book for World Book Day for this year, called Sky Steppers, which looks like a really good book to be getting into. And it gives you a little activity to do before watching the video or reading the extract. So the first thing it does is give you some questions to think about, and that's what I encourage you to do first. Then there's a little section about discussing the extract. And if you go back to her original page, you will notice that there is a section which says extracts. So that's where you need to read through an extract from her new book, Sky Steppers. And hopefully it will come up so you can see on a PDF form. It's just the first 9 pages of chapter 1 of her book. It will give you a bit of a flavour whether you really like the style of this author and you want to continue investigating activities by her in this case. If at that point, having read some, you think actually it's not the author for me, then obviously go back and select yourself a different author to look at. So once you've had a go at looking at that extract, if you go back to the resources section, and these things you might want to be printing off so you can flip between the two quite easily, you will see that it gives you some questions to discuss following your reading of that extract. So those are the questions like you would have in a reading task that Miss Erin normally sets you. You are going to be answering those questions about the extract you have read. Then following on from that, there is a chance to watch her video and about how Catherine develops her ideas. And so this is where on the original page that you got to with the link, and when you selected her as the author you've chosen, here is a little video for you to play, and she gives you a great introduction to the way she writes and her inspiration for writing. So once you've had a play through that video, and you might want to do that more than once, obviously you can do that and stop and pause at the ideas that she's got. If you go back to this Academy plan, there are two ideas for developing after the video has been watched. So there's Inspiration 1, Inspiration 2, and her creative challenge. So I would encourage you just to pick one of those to do following the video, or you might want to do all three. But that's what your reading task will be for today. So that is going to be what you will be completing today in your reading time. And you can decide which author that will be all about. So obviously you've got your new authors from this year, you've got some authors that are still there from the previous year in the primary section there. Just a little hint, I've got this one from Derek Landy. You might recognise that name. He wrote Skullduggery Pleasant. When you go up to the resources section, it gives you a little indication about the level for that particular reading book. So if I just move where I am, you can see this one's for ages 11 plus. Now, obviously, I'm not saying that means you can't have a look at this author, but it just gives you a suggestion for the kind of reading ability that it might be giving you for that particular book. So if you have a look up and you're somebody who struggles with reading, it might not be one for you to be getting into the extract. And as you can see from this one, there's a little bit about what you need to do before you read the extract, after reading the extract, and after having watched the video. So they've all got the same format for you to select from. So it's over to you really now to select the author you're going to look into and research about, one today and one on Friday. So look forward to seeing what authors you've picked and the work that you've completed in your reading task today. And hopefully you'll be inspired by some of the authors and illustrators' work and their Academy lessons, for you to be thinking about books and engaging with books in a very different way, and starting to think how books are developed and made. Okay, so good luck and look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye for now.